Good afternoon, welcome to Blackwater Cantina. My name is Mazz, and I'm joined this week by...
And I'm Robin.
Yay!
Hooray!
I was going to call you my minion, my employee, whom I do not
Yeah,
pay.
we do not pay.
Unpaid intern. But, yes. Welcome to another Tales from the Blackwater Cantina. This week, we're going to have a chat about Gumbjorn, the Fortress King, and some upcoming releases, the return of the final hunt to the Fane of Nyrro, and some upcoming Fane of Nyrro malarkey. Yeah, lots of bits and pieces to talk about.
I really want them to rename the box now to what you just said.
The Fane of Nyrro malarkey.
No, just the final return of the Fane of Nyrro.
Final hunt of the return of the Fane of the malarkey of Nyrro. Exactly. And we'll probably should chat about the mid-year update as well, because I don't think we got anything right. Did we get anything right? I don't think we did.
Not even close.
Nope. So, yeah. Cool. Right. So, do you want to kick us off, Robin? Where do we want to start?
Oh, well, the release.
Okay. Fortress King is coming. So
yeah, we can start with Fortress King.
Start with Fortress King because he's big and sexy.
I had a completely different note up for that, but yeah, he is a coming.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesus, the artwork for it is absolutely brilliant. I love the two head options. I know the bellowing roar is absolutely amazing for it, but I really like the one where it's got the optic eye with the I think it's meant to be like some sort of scope, and the Kador helmet just welded to the front of him.
He's got like the weird cyber eye thing going on, isn't he?
Yeah.
So.
If I was personally going to get this model, I think I'd go with Blade 1 for it, with just the two giant ripping saw blades on the front of it.
Yeah. I think, yeah, like, well, that blade saw as well has got the critical wrecker on it. So if you get a critical hit with that, it fires the 6-inch power 21 like line straight through, which is pretty gross.
Everybody needs the big cannon as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the option between the little cannons or the chain guns. I think I'd rather go chain guns than little cannons if I was to get this model.
Yeah.
And the little gunner placements, which you then have the pigs to go with, and the crew for the pigs look absolutely amazing on this preliminary sketch that I got in front of me.
Adorable little dudes.
Trench pigs.
Trench pigs.
And then you've got the grenade launchers or the twin flamethrowers.
Twin flamethrowers, yeah. Flamethrowers all the way, isn't it?
Yeah. But just that sketch. The other one I really like as well, going off to this, is Gumby, or Gumbjorn.
Yeah.
I hadn't actually seen the flag he's holding before.
Ah.
And I fucking approve of that.
That's great, isn't it? So he's out.
Got Kador, it's got Siglar and Menoff.
Yeah. It's made up of all like bits of other flags stitched together. And then he's got the big rune cannon on him. He's crushing a Kador Jack. Just rolling over it.
That tank is just so nice.
I know. It's like a diddy little Lehman Russ. I think it's adorable.
Yeah. I like the fact that not only does he have all that firepower, but that rocket launcher slung over his shoulder.
He needed a rocket launcher as well. So the two side guns have got momentum on them. Are they momentum? Or a Thunderbolt? They're Thunderbolt on the side guns.
Yeah.
The main gun is an armor-piercing one, and then the rocket launcher is brutal damage.
I'm loving the little detail underneath, just above the Kador Jack. There's a chain that hangs from the two hook points for dragging this out of the dirt or something, or if it's got to pull something. It's got a chain across there. It's got all these little tags on it, and then it's got the Kador, Signar, and Menoff symbols on there.
Yeah.
Just looks so nice.
Mm-hmm. very much saying, Gumbjorn saying, enough with you freaks. We are done.
I just really want them to do. I wish Steamforge would do a 360 skull, a 360 of the model where it spins, so that we can see the behind of it as well.
Yeah. I mean, if you go on, he's on the site, so you've got 360 pictures on there, but yeah, not the actual spin.
Yeah.
But there are pictures from all the way around, so it's got like the little coal box on the back and the exhaust and everything. But yes.
And then upcoming, we've got the line of Alkia.
Yeah. So
Or
gift card
Alkira.
defenses. So now, with defenses being models that you add to your army for points, having all the specific defenses for each one. So these again out on the 16th, same as Gumbjorn. And you get, so these are to buy. Obviously, you can also buy the files for these on My Mini Factory as well, so you can get those already. 25 quid gets you 3 walls, 1 powder keg, 1 spike trap, 1 fire pit. So everything you're likely to. I mean, that's a lot of points now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Six,
the spike trap
9
looks
points.
really. I was gonna say the spike trap looks good with the just having the bamboo shoots there.
I do like that spike trap. I quite like a lot of the defenses. To be fair, there's a lot of nice work goes into the defenses.
Mm.
We haven't got any dusk ones yet, though. So.
No,
I don't think we have. This is now where somebody in the comments is like, yeah, we have. You've got them. I'm like, okay.
I would have seen them. And then we've got hints the executioner of the Fane of Nyrro in her full resplendent.
Yeah, so she drops with the first box on the 23rd of June. So, and I'm going to shout out now, I will be painting that box live on stream later this evening after this video drops. So, Friday, whatever the date is going to be on Friday, 12th, 7:30 UK time. I know we're on British summer time, so 7:30 we will be on stream painting Fane of Nyrro with the new Executioner's Toll models. And so come along, ask me questions, harass. I can spin them around as much as you want, and you can come have a look and we can talk about the rules and how they work. Because I've gotten them on the table a couple of times now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We're also getting a little snippet into what the next mini crate is going to be.
Yeah, which we've only just hit the last one, so.
I'm sort of sucker for because it used to be my favorite thing for whenever the GW released anything. It was like, here is a snippet and try and guess at it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh, is this going to be Fane of Nyrro or is this going to be something else?
That's Old Umbre.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw the little skull there.
Mm. That is
The
something
claws there.
Umbre-tastic. But what is it? That's the question. I don't know.
Leave comments in the thing if you know what it is.
No. There's what other crossovers? Because they've got Old Umbre Vilcal, and they've done. Yeah. Oh, I don't know who else go across because it can't be one of the Hounds. So, I think it's an alt sculpt for either the Old Witch's sister or the Animist. Those are going to be my guesses.
Could be the Animist.
Yeah.
Or it could be something completely different.
There you go. Put your money where your mouth is. In the comments below, what do you think it is? And then we'll see who's right. So lots of shiny new things coming.
Yep.
Some shiny old things coming back. So the final hunts are coming back to Fane of Nyrro soon. They don't tell us when that is. They're not being specific, and they're giving nothing away. So we'll see what happens with that. I suspect we're going to see either an interstitial or we've already got a hero and villains for thingy, haven't we? For Lanissa and everyone. So,
yep.
But they did say there's going to be some new lore to go along with it to explain the changes and what's going on. So
Yeah.
we'll see what that entails. I suspect that's going to be before next week, so I think we'll probably have that by the weekend. But I have no actual source for this. This is just me saying I think this is what's going on.
Yeah, we don't get told nothing.
No mystery spoilers for us. I know a bunch of
Um,
yeah. We don't get told anything. We
no.
will eventually, I'm sure.
Yes. Well, at least I hope so.
Yeah.
Um, talk to before we move on to our next thing. Maz, what's your hobby been like this week?
Yeah, we did kind of skip over that this time, didn't we? It's what we get for being
Ah,
organised.
no, 10 minutes beforehand.
I know, like in the 5 minutes before me hitting record, we were all like, let's be organised and talk about these things. And then we forget what's going on. What have I been doing? I finished up Imperatus. I have finished up my Storm Blades. I think I've got one left to tidy up, actually. And then I've got the Dominator to do. But I'm saving him for when I get my new Dr. Stygius and the third Dominator printed, and I'm just going to paint all of the Cephalics at the same time.
Nice.
And I think they are already printed, but my printing human is also my DM, and we keep cancelling D&D, so I haven't been over there to go and collect things. So, and I've been learning and practicing some cell shading, and I picked up a load of paint pens. So you only got the like different paint marker things. I picked up a few different ones of those. So I'm going to try those out for some cell shading style miniature painting, because I
As I said,
think
some
Crystal
of them
Guard
are
might.
really nice, especially like the AK interactive ones are really good. Or if you go to an arts and hobby shop, their reds are really good.
Yeah. Have a look. I picked up a few different brands of those paint pens, so I'm going to give them all a go, and we'll see which ones perform better against others, and we'll have a crack at that. So I've been watching a few tutorials, doing a little bit of practice on cell shading, and I got cracking with Sybaris as well. So he is underway. It's
Nice.
looking very green at the moment, which is great. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. What about you, Robin?
Well, I slowly was encouraged to go through all of my stuff that I got from UK Games Expo. So I have gone through it all. I have built 90% of it. I finally got my email from Steamforge saying that the replacement parts for my box are on their way, so I'm very happy about that.
Yay.
Which I was very happy about because I literally emailed them the day, I think it was the Monday I got back. So just going, these bits are missing, they're on their way. So,
Yeah,
so I have added one extra thing to my Signar that I didn't have before because I really wanted the model.
yeah.
Guess what it is?
You haven't gone out and bought the Maelstrom, have you?
No,
Ah, yeah, Extreme Jakes.
I,
Yes.
I needed I needed her, and then I relooked at the Grave Dogs STLs
Yep.
because I have them, and I was like, these actually aren't too bad for a secondary box if you wanted to personalize the model. So I thought I might get this printed off at some point.
Yeah, I think they're fun. They're
I think it was just when we first got released, we were a bit down on them because none of us had Signar, so it was just like, okay, these are a bit naff. But
I
looking
mean,
at them now, it's like they've got the camo pattern, they've got like netting down there, so it makes them a little bit more.
yeah, and I think with the change to how they're doing the Jack loadouts and Beast loadouts in the boxes, having the alternate parts is going to be much more important.
Yeah, so I
So
thought I'd try and get a set of those printed off because I'm in love with this little Jack.
I really like the Gravedigger Jacks. I'm
I think
sold.
um, between the dual barrel, I don't really want to run it as anything else with the chainsaw or the triple barreled minigun on it.
Yeah.
I will learn all these names because I'm going to do hopefully get down to play some Darius at some point, potentially next Thursday.
Hmm.
So which will be a date. be put on our Discord. So I'm going to hope to get up in 30 to 50 points, and I want to come down and play those. But the other thing I've been playing with as well is I saw because of the way I play Drop Fleet, especially for one of the factions I play, I didn't want to go in too heavy with it.
Yeah.
But then those bastards put on display. I have a dreadnought for my Scourge army, absolutely lovely. But I collect UCM. It's more with all the support ships I have for it. It looks something from Battlestar Galactica. I have like a little fleet, and it's all like civilian ships and stuff. But I got hold of one of these. This is a UCM Dreadnought.
That's a big boy.
The box is fairly small. I think it's actually smaller than the Warmachine boxes, but this is a chunky boy.
Yeah. That's a lot of guns.
Yeah, it was relatively simple to put together. I have already sprayed it, so my paint scheme for these is absolutely pale grey, and I've got to do lots of warping and doing all the masking up for it to have all the swirly patterns and everything I do to my ships. So it's gonna be a little bit of an effort. It's mostly dry rushed, so it's not too much of an effort. But then there's like 1,000 billion different like weapon systems on it that I've got that paid, as well as doing all my Signar, and I will get around to finishing up my cricks. So for fun.
Yeah. I know I need to get around to Crix at some point, but that's probably going to be end of the year. But then Black Fleet are
Yeah,
going to release, and I'm going to get excited about that. So we'll see.
I think wait until Black Fleet because like the ones that I've got are they are nice, but if it wasn't, I wouldn't be interested if it wasn't for the Halloween ones I have
Yeah.
the mini crate, which I'm excited for this year because hopefully with the release of Black Fleet we get some Halloween bricks again.
Yeah. More Crix. More Crix is better.
Mm.
So we'll see. We'll see whether the new Black Fleet thing is going to be a replacement for the old one or what. But I don't know.
I
I'm intrigued.
think it's going to be just updated. Like some sculpts will be updated, some sculpts will be removed, and I think it's going to be a lot tighter than it was.
So I have a theory because the prime Black Fleet list is Scar, Rahira, Akos, and Scar on the good ship Lollipop. And then it's all of the.
Like 30 ghosts.
But no, it's not the ghosts. None of the ghosts and none of the Ghost Fleet stuff. It's all Trollkin, the Blood Gorgers, the Styxes,
Oh yeah.
and everything. So I'm wondering whether this Black Fleet will stay and there'll be a second Black Fleet and they'll change the name or something slightly. Because obviously they posted Captain Rengrave as a
Yeah.
warcaster who was the leader of the Revenant crew of the Atramentos, who are not in this Black Fleet list. So I think the new Black Fleet is going to be the old Ghost Fleet with
I
Revenant crew.
think I think it might be just a mixture of the two, but taking the best and leaving the worst out.
But the
Because
theme is
I
so
feel
on point with this Black Fleet. Like, it's the Styxis and the Trollkin and all the living stuff. But
we've had Necrofactorium, which is all dead, so I think the living stuff I think would be nice. Like even if they added like solo for a Ghost member or something. Because when I had Ghost Black Fleet, I did play the Ghost Fleets. I absolutely loved them. Just
yeah,
running 30 Ghost Fleet guys just into battle.
I've got found my Charybdis up in the loft the other day when I was going through boxes. I have a completely unbuilt Charybdis up there, along with a bunch of other stuff. So
Yeah.
it would be nice. I'd like to get a Kraken. But sadly, the Kraken that I do have got missing. So yeah. But hey ho, maybe I'll get the files so I can print them off, and then I can print off 7. A wall of Krakens behind me. I need to replace some of this shelf, I think, with big bases. They're all currently in the cabinet there. Yeah. It's intriguing. I'm looking forward to that. I'm stoked about that. But
Yeah, I am
vampires
too.
first.
Yes.
Elven vampires.
Shall we get into some of the stuff that we were wrong about?
Us get random predictions wrong. What? So the mid-year update. So I got one thing right. We got the new command cards.
Yeah.
Although I think they already told us that was what was coming. So, they have clarified models in base contact with area, terrain, and cloud effects are considered to be within them.
Yep.
So, which means if you're in base contact with a cloud effect, you are within it. Therefore, you can be seen from the other side of it. So you have to stop just outside of it. There you go, millimeters away. It's important. We got defenses. So you can have up to 3 defenses in total. 2 points for barriers, 1 point for fire pits, 1 point for powder kegs, 1 point for spike traps. Powder kegs got a very important thing. They can blow up trapdoor markers. Oh, that fills me with joy. So you can medium and larger base models with a throw power attack within 1 inch of the powder keg may make a demolition action during your activation, remove the powder keg, and either another defense or trapdoor marker within 10 inches. I think that's pretty important.
Yeah, I think it is too. I was just looking at the other ones, like Roscoe having has been he had reload one on him. It's been removed.
Who's this? Cynthia Roscoe.
Yeah.
So she gains reload 1, but she loses arcane precision.
Yeah.
You get, if you're using the ammo crate to give +2 power, you also get +2 rat. And then her battle group, her feat is the battle group. Get an additional range or melee attack. And for any faction models, gain Swift Hunter.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think that's a big boost for her. I don't think she was seeing a lot of play.
No, I'm definitely going to be looking forward. The only reason I brought her up is because she's on the table at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, I always liked her. I liked the model. I thought she was cool.
Yeah.
And I didn't. Everyone just played Kane. Like when we were doing the narrative event at 50 points, there was 7 players. 5 of them were running Kane. All of the Gravedigger players were running Kane.
Yeah, that's why I printed off my favorite, because our good friend Dan has my original painted stuff if he hasn't already repainted over them. So it was when I first started getting into Warmachine, first started getting into miniature painting. They are terrible. I have the pictures on my old laptop over there. they unless Dad wants to throw them at me, the original pictures of when that box came out where she was a journeyman warcaster in that.
Yeah. Yeah, she's yeah. I do like that Extreme Jake. It's cool. Although I don't approve of the fact that she's jumping over a Cephalic's head.
I was going to ask you how you painted your Cephalix before I revealed her, going, oh, there he is.
Hey, if you want to get the hang of non-metallic metal.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. No.
You're like, nope. What do we see in Crix? So Morty, her feet got improvements. So now you only sacrifice either your movement or combat action when you return a jack. So yeah, Morty gets a boost. Sepsira technically got a debuff. She lost Elite Cadre Mechanothral Swarm. However, Mechanothral Swarm got Combo Strike as standard, which is what her Elite Cadre gave them. So Mechanothral just got the rule that she gave them. So side grade for her.
And then we've got the Mechanical Thrall Swarm Wardens, which are going to be a new release.
Yeah, so that model looks beautiful. That's some proper old school like bloat thrall kind of thing, isn't it?
See, when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, this is Doom. I know where I stand with this." Or was that just me?
He's, he looks. I can see where you're coming from. He looks like the some of the things from the newer Dooms, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He's just so
it does look
he
glorious though.
exists to give them. So he gives them vengeance, but he is a swarm model, and he has multiple hit points. So to stop people basically just removing the whole unit of Mechanothralls before you can put any of them back, he's going to make it tougher to put models back, to stop them being able to put models back. I
Yeah,
think the
and if
idea
he's
is to run lots of Mechanothralls all with these guys. So,
yeah, and then if he's close to a Scarlock Lieutenant, then he gains Shield Guard.
yeah. And no AoEs trigger off of him as well. So, which means now I have something to do with the 4 units of Mechanothralls that are in these boxes. Because I'm a terrible person.
Kane got massive. Well, they even make a what you basically were saying earlier. It was like we've noticed that he is popular.
Yep.
We're going to reduce him slightly.
He gets picked a lot. Like, a lot. And so, in... Where are we? In Gravediggers.
Yeah, because it's only him and Cynthia Roscoe that were in there. So
Yeah, he was a good high percentage of the picks for
yeah,
Gravediggers. So 70% of Gravedigger tournament pairings. And then in Storm Legion, he's 47%.
yeah.
So he's...
Well, he's.
Yeah.
I was going to say his Arcane Sight's been cost 1 focus, last one round, and grants Kane True Sight. He can no longer put this onto anything else.
Yeah.
So I feel like he will still be played, but just not as much because that was a massive boost to him.
Yeah, so you got to pay for it now, and he doesn't have a lot of focus, so you got to
No.
choose when you're going to use it, which is fine because it tends to only be useful on certain turns, but it's enough of a poke for him to have to pay for it. It's fine. I don't think it's going to be a massive change. I think he's still solid, but
Oh yeah, no, massively.
yeah, a couple of
Um,
improvements to the Storm Legion jacks, some extra power, and
no,
some extra defense.
yeah,
Defense 14 on the courses. My
you'll be
glasses, to be
happy.
honest.
I was going to say you're going to be happy for the next one. Hella sicker of the Nightfall. Or
Mm,
Seer of the Nightfall. Her
yeah,
pistols have now gone from 10 to 12. She's getting 4 Sora spell.
yeah. So, okay, I get the reasoning for this was that her playstyle was a little bit oppressive and wasn't that fun to play into, where you could get a lot of range 14 shooting
Mm.
and then just kill all the things or knock them back or knock them down or stay out of reciprocation range, basically. No one could fight back against you. And you had a good couple of rounds of shooting before anyone could get to you. So she's losing fire group and then gaining force wall instead. So she's got the extra force barrier to gain +2 defense against ranged attacks, which all of the Eidolon chassis already have. So you can't stack that
Yeah.
up. So she can put it on herself or on some of her units, maybe. I mean, put it on the last watch, so the defense 17 against ranged attacks. That's fun. Whack it on a Spectre, so it's stealth, defense 15 against
Yeah.
range, and defense 15 against shooting. She got a little buff in her feet as well, so it now applies, the armor bonus applies to all faction models, not just warrior models. So that's the change there. So, yeah, I think that's solid. It's not a big nerf to her, but we'll see. I don't play Helith that often though, so
Yeah, you might get to play her from now on. Old Hombre, starting off with Yana, she's been given a few bits and pieces just because she needs some heavily updating. They've reverted Yana's feat a little bit, so it grants cleave rather than an additional melee attack. Additionally, it focuses an aura rather than a pulse. This means friendly models gain the benefit while they're within the control range. And then for Winter Core, she's been given a new rule called Imbued Wrath. Warjacks and Yana's battle group can gain up to 4 focus instead of 3.
which is interesting. I'm
Very good.
intrigued to see how that plays out.
Yeah, it's just gonna make her a Jack heavy list.
I mean, but she hasn't got the focus to do it. She's not a high focus caster, is she? But so people are just going to run like 3 units. How many units of the little buff dudes, the Empower
Give me a
Arcanist, can you
second. I
run?
think I still got the app open. I do not. I think you're allowed up to 4 of them.
It's either 3 or 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll go check. Arcanist is 4. And Yana herself is only Arcane 6.
So
But you run her with 3 Jacks and 4 units of them.
yeah.
And that's all Jacks are going to get it.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Which means the Avalanche and Behemoth and the Mastodon can all have 4 focus.
Yep.
I think that's interesting. I mean, Avalanche is already was Avalanche, or was it Razor that's the one that's a pain in the ass? No, it's Razor that's the one that's
Razor's
a
a
pain in
pain in
the ass.
the ass, which I was going to get into next. Captain Zahara Vilkul. She can now throw her throwing axes twice, which I'm happy about. She's got reload 1 on it, and
And
then
she's got a
Weapon
bunch of
Master.
them, so
Yeah, she hits harder with it, and she can throw it twice, so I'm happy about that. She's got a unique version of the Alchemic Mask that allows her to ignore all forms of concealment, not just those caused by cloud effects.
yeah.
Because there was a problem with her own spell before, where she would conceal herself, and she couldn't see through it.
Yep. I mean, you just do the attacks and then put the thing up. But yeah, I see the
No,
point.
that's how I played it, but people are stupid. Um,
Lazarenko got a load of buffs. I always thought he was pretty good. I saw him in quite a lot of lists, so I don't know.
yeah, I played him quite a lot when I was doing it, but his armor's gone from 14 to 16. But he wasn't a character that you got into combat. He was there to just destroy jacks. He's lost his reposition 3 inches, which is bloody annoying with him because his 3 inches plus the 12-inch range of his rocket launcher. If it didn't miss, then it works so well because you'd fire it, you'd move.
Yeah. He's got the +2 armor. He's gained ambush. He's got unstoppable. Okay, he's lost 2 range and cut reposition, so he's less move forward, fire the shot, move back again.
Yeah.
And now he's going to appear on the side, whop something with that rocket launcher. And it means he's not easily pinned in combat as well. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll make him more interesting. If anything else,
Yeah.
I don't know that he's necessarily buffed with this, but he's certainly interesting. But,
You're gonna have to be Captain Baranova because I can't pronounce that first name. She's been reduced back down to 7 arcane, but she still controls her control range.
yeah. Yeah. My wife was most upset by that. That's her favourite caster.
Lilith, Ravena of Vengeance, she's had a lot of stuff done to her. So her range from her bow has gone from 12 to 10 inches. Her critical stagger shot remains a powerful attack at the cost of being more tactically risky now.
Mm-hmm. And she lost Warping Winds.
She did game run and gun.
I thought she already had that. Well, I could be mistaken. I've only faced into her a couple of times, and honestly, Warping Winds is like the bane of my existence. So
Oh, it's just sorry. So run and gun is the trigger off of her spray ability.
yeah,
So it gives her 2 inches to anything shoots with a hash full drawn.
right.
I don't know anybody who plays with Incarnates. Orgoth's got a load of buffs.
Yeah. Oh, Zabreth lost Inviolable Resolve, and Kishtar got a bunch of changes. So she again lost Fire Group. I think Fire Group disappearing,
Yeah,
given the change to range on everything, was making things a little bit cheesy. I do find it amusing that she's got a weapon called Death Whisper, and so has Israfil. 2 Mark IV things, both got the same weapon from different factions. They're completely different. One is a spray 8 power 14, and then
yeah,
Zabreth's is a single shot weapon, is it? Yeah.
yeah.
So interesting.
Moving on to the Lockbash brothers. They are a lot of fun to play with, but they have been reduced. Defense and armor have both been reduced by 1 because they have to apparently let other people have fun as well.
I mean, yeah. Thankfully, no one locally has been playing Blind Bloods very much, so I've not
Yeah, I
seen
haven't played
them.
for a while. I was stuck on like Crystal Guard for ages, so
Hmm. Yeah, but yeah, I
um,
mean, if they're too solid. I mean, like I've seen people talking about them a lot. So
yeah. Dead Lockbash brothers are absolutely insane. Uh, Slaughterhouse got reduced.
yeah, I thought they were just going to cut the range of it a little bit. So dropping it to Fury 4, and then Into the Light now doesn't let you drag through enemy models, just through terrain.
Yeah.
So it's nice. It's an elegant little change. I quite like that one because it just gives you some counterplay. You can be like, right, okay, I need to protect that, and put a bod in front of it to protect it, or 2 bods or whatever. It's not
Mm,
just, oh, they've got a slaughterhouse, I need to have enough shield guards.
yeah. And the Infernal Zargoth, the Voice in the Darkness, he was just too good that they removed Field Marshal and Sacred Ward.
I mean, just having all of your monsters with Sacred Ward was horrible. So, yeah, I'm glad that went.
Um,
Yeah.
what was the other one? Convergence. They didn't have much.
No, just some changes to Axis, and honestly, I hadn't even seen him played, so I couldn't really tell you much about him. Other than he was relatively highly picked.
Hmm.
So, yeah. I got the Razor Wall changes. He got his hammers increased to range 2. And then, yeah, his feet changed a bit. But I don't know whether that's a buff or a nerf on his feet, to be fair, because I've not seen him in play. So, but trapdoor markers can be destroyed. Currently, there's only one way to destroy them currently, but, well, Colossal and Gargantuans can step on them, which I think is fun. Yeah. Robin's deep in thought now.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. It's just like there's a lot of changes on there that I'm gonna have to get used to.
Yeah, I did. It's not January update levels of changes, just addressing a few bits and pieces. I don't think there's anything in there that's particularly mad. I think there's some quite elegant little tweaks and bits and pieces in there. I'm pretty happy all in. We were miles away. We had no.
I just assumed they're going to make Kane even better.
Why not? Just give him focus 12. That's the answer.
Focus 12, and he teleports at 48 inches.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. Place him anywhere. Focus 12.
Assassination turn 1, done.
Boom. It's a fair and balanced system. So yeah, I'm going to go and tweak some lists. I like the defenses not being on the command cards, because it means I can put a wall or two in some lists. I've not really been using defenses very often, but I think there's some more play in them now, although you are paying points for them. So there's going to be appearing in armies where they make a lot of sense, which is good. Yeah. Any other thoughts on the mid-year update?
There's a lot to digest, really, in the sense of just like everything has been balanced, and hopefully it works well. So the next balance we get isn't, because like there's a few of them. It's like previously in our last update, people took the piss, and now we're going to have to revert it. And that's how I read it. So there's hopefully with the next update in next January that there isn't going to be another update going, well, guys, we're just going to take away the toys away from you now.
No, I don't think so. I think obviously January was the first tweak of let's make the game a little less lethal and let's have that counterplay back and forth. And I think this is continuing that theme, isn't it? It's looking at going, right, okay, this particular thing doesn't have enough counterplay. How can we change it so you can play into it a bit more?
It's not like it's Warmachine Mark 1 where it was just like, right, whoever had turn 1 essentially won.
Not like Selena Rayfell and the Nis Hunters going, right, okay, I'm going to shoot at range 24 and I'm going to place a 10-inch AoE down that's power 20 and hit everything.
Like with the first set of command cards that came out, being able to get Bjorn and having a 24-inch range with him.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh yeah, 16, then drop his feet, which gives him an extra 4 inches at the time. And then it was like, cool, I play this command card, I get an extra 2 inches off of that. And you go, cool, well, that's 24 inches and assassinate turn 2.
Yeah, there's some.
Mike still hasn't forgiven me for that.
So yeah, firstly, I'm pretty happy. I've not actually had time to get any games in since this has dropped, so
no, I haven't been able to.
Hoping potentially I can get some in over the weekend, maybe. We'll see.
And if you're potentially about next Thursday, then we can come and play some games.
Yeah, we'll have a look, see what we can do. Cool. Awesome. Right. Well, that's everything that was on our list today, I think. Yeah, I think so. I didn't write it down this week, so I wasn't that organised.
I wrote some things down, not all.
That's it. So come join me later on this evening, painting Fane of Nyrro. Come join the live stream. I'll be on answering questions and whatnot and chatting about painting malarkey. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Down there. That's important and exciting because we've got lots of subscribers now. It's weird.
Yay. 268 is a lot.
I
thought I'd have just been happy with 5.
Yeah. And tell us what you think of the mid-year update. Give us a shout in the comments if there's anything that you think is maddening in there.
Either I was going to say, either leave it in the comments or come join our Discord and come and let us know in person. We will get back to you.
Yeah, come and shout Robin in the Discord.
I do not pay attention. No, I do. I actually do. It's one problem. I hate Discord so much, but at the same time, I have to pay attention to it.
Yeah, it's good. And we've got the 21st of June is our next game day in Toyment. So come down for that. We will all be in store. Awesome. Thanks very much, everyone. And we'll see you later.
Thank you. Bye.